I was diagnosed with ADHD at 38 years old. I always knew I was different. I just didn't know that my brain was physically wired a different way. And I spent my whole entire life following rules that were never made for me. And I'm really angry at the system that raised me. Not one person told me that I could start my own business. My school never mentioned the word entrepreneurship. No one told me that I could bring an idea of my own into reality and earn a living off it. All the conversations were, how good are your grades? What university degree do you want to do? I was always looked down upon to do TAFE or a trade. I got to grade 12 and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and so I started psychology at university because all my friends were going to uni. I had ideas, but I was never taught how to execute them, what to do with them, that I could make money from them. And if you wanted to do business, you go to university and do business. I spent thousands of dollars at university, got into a government healthcare job, masked my way through adulthood, thought that I was a terrible shit person because I couldn't hold down a job and I never wanted to be at any of my jobs. Not one person ever sat me down and said, how about you start your own business? I was in a system that set me up to stay stuck in the system. And with a neurodivergent brain, that is like hell on earth. Why aren't the schools teaching kids, especially neurodivergent kids, that they can do anything that they want? I tell my sons every single day, if you've got an idea and you want to turn it into a business, let's talk about it. It's funny, the schools that they go to are literally a business where they make a profit. They make profit off these kids, trying to keep them in the system. I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed and I want it to change. Why don't schools teach entrepreneurship and business as part of the curriculum? Problem solving, economics, finances, profit, loss, how to run a business, how to be a CEO, how to set up a company. The subjects are religion, sport. Like, what Bunsen burner is helping me today? The only fractions I use are when I'm trying to pour out 3/4 of a cup of milk to make my cake. There has not been one time in my whole entire life where I've had to use pi to get an answer. What is it? 3.14765543. I don't know. Why? Side note, when I became a paramedic, I actually realised, why the fuck aren't schools teaching children basic first aid? It should be a subject. Health, first aid, mental health, biology. What to do if your friend is having a seizure. What to do if your friend accidentally ate peanuts and is allergic to peanuts. If your friend hits their head on the concrete. Nah, let's just teach them how to play the recorder instead. Way more important.